Due to the large death in population, how has the Masca plague affected our world today? Due to the large death of 30 million people from the Masca plague, which was nearly a quarter of the population has suffered immensely. Medical research is still underway at universities all over the globe for the disease. However, it is transmitted through horses, which easily affects the trade. How many people died of the Masca plague? The Masca plague affected over 50 million people. However, only 30 million people died. It was common around the Asia and Europe regions, and nearly 55% of the Asian population was infected, and nearly 25% of the population dead. What medicines or drugs were used on the infected people of the Masca plague? Injections have been made to hopefully prevent the disease. However, there is no set cure. Universities are searching for a cure as it is still available. The Masca plague is common throughout Asia and Europe and is still alive today. If the Masca plague had not happened, would the population be bigger today? Yes. Due to the dramatic decrease of population, 30 million people died, being 55% of the Asian population infected. The world would largely depend on cures and technology if the Masca plague happened today. There is no set cure. Therefore, if the Masca plague happened today, the population would also drop dramatically. How was the Masca plague transmitted? The so-called Masca plague arrived in Britain from Central Asia in the autumn of 1348. Believed to be Masca plague spread by infected fleas carried on horses, the disease swept through Europe over the better part of the next year and 10 years. How did the Masca plague affect people within power of countries? Because of the shock to available labour caused by the Masca plague, the feudal system that had previously dominated Europe began to collapse. The economic impact of the plague was significant. Agricultural prices dropped, endangering the fortunes and power of the aristocracy, whose wealth and dominance were based on land. Therefore, some people in power lost dominance. How did the Masca plague kill millions of people? Diphtheria was a highly contagious disease and potentially life-threatening, caused by a diphtheriae. Respiratory diphtheria involves the nose, throats, and tonsils. It is seen by inflamed throats and decreased breathing, affecting the person to choke. It also affects the nose, and therefore the Masca plague used diphtheria to kill millions of people.